solid player, like overall, probably like one of the best in the world. Like major, like I feel like in versus lower teams, he's really good. Like his rifles, but he
I think
always
he's a
seems,
bit of a tease.
yeah,
Like he
he
looks good.
underperforms.
Versus good teams, he
Yeah.
seems pretty average to me.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say is like when he plays those lower quality teams, he seems to do really good whenever they're playing like WCG France's and stuff. He puts up like those huge numbers, like 20s a half. But whenever
Like
he
to
gets
me,
played
he's
up,
like the French Crystal to me,
yeah,
where he's gonna look so good when he's dominating bad people, but then when he plays versus good people, he's not gonna do shit. But he's just gonna be like middle of the scoreboard, and he's not gonna. He can be invisible some games.
yeah, he'll be getting kills, but he's not making those huge like neo impacts like they need him to. Like they need him to like step his game up. I think to the next, you know, to that next level. As gay as that sounds.
I think he's one of those players as well. Well, yeah, he just doesn't. The problem with him is he can't like flip the switch,
Yeah.
which is like what the really good players can do. I've always thought as well he was a player where, like, his aim is deceptive. Because if his aim is on, then you'll think, oh, he's really good, he can do this every round. But actually he can't, you know.
Yeah. I think Sixer is like the most solid player like on their team. He's always going to put up numbers for them. Watch them go 2-12 this half, but
Actually, I think this team, a problem they struggle from is having a lot of players who are just like... There's not like a distinct hierarchy in their team, especially on this map where Sixer can't really AWP. So they're all just sort of like in the same vicinity of skill, I think.
yeah.
Okay, game's live anyway. Oh, it's knife round, so who really cares?
No, your most hated round. Sometimes you just gotta be a knife champion, okay? Good Force proving once again why he's the best player. 3 huge knife kills.
Why do they even bother seeing CT there?
Never know, man. Yeah, letting...
Have you also noticed, by the way, that it seems like, even though in theory it shouldn't matter which side you start on, like even if you lose, say you play Train, and on T side you only get 5 rounds. Well, if you're Navi, you still should be like, doesn't matter, we're going to win the game, like we'll go to CT side and we'll win. But I've noticed most other teams, even top teams, like the psychological impact of knowing you have to win all the rounds on the CT half when you're doing it second, makes them feel like if they fuck up once, then they just like mentally collapse, a lot of them.
Yeah.
So like on Nuke, that's why even if you were amazing on T side, you would have to pick CT first, because you want to just like get the psychological advantage of getting a lead, you know?
Yeah, I think it like for me, I feel like starting on CT, I feel like it's just, it lets you know what you have to do on T a lot more, just because like, if you have like that low T side on Train where you get 5 rounds, it's like, yeah, we should go, let's just go win on CT, we've got a good CT Train, but if you start CT and you get like 8 rounds, then you know you have to force buy and you have to make those risky, like, you know, half buys a lot more than you would have, you know, on those 5 rounds where you just try to play out the things, and then you have a bad CT and you lose.
Okay, Sixer is on the red rock outside. So it looks like they're just going to hang around and do a timing push.
It looks like they're just going to let Sixer pick outside for a bit here. SK's actually doing the same pistol they did versus FX. They did the...
Ooh, Forrest gets a kill clean, doesn't even take any bullets, I don't think.
They double pre-nade the radio, and
Right,
then
took a
Forrest
little
pushed
bit.
up.
Hearts is actually going to try and gate him from above the ladder in a sec, but he misses. Sixer is all the way around under ladder. By the way, it was actually fairly dope when Mouse did that boost in the IEM China final on the pistol. That was pretty baller.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
Oh, what did they do?
They did the mini roof to catwalk boost and then killed Khan above the ladder.
That boost is always pretty funny when you see people pull it out land.
Well, especially as they did it and it actually was like the perfect time to do it where it like was effective, you know.
It always feels like that's a strat that you would like save for LAN. You would never like run that in like an online match or...
I mean, this is...
Instagram.
Unless they get lucky with these shots here, this round's going to be over. Oh, they kill one. Actually, another comment before we finish this is: didn't you notice how on Inferno in the Mouse vs Fnatic game in IEM China, even though they didn't win a single round or come close to on the eco rounds when Mouse was CT, God B was like inside Khan's brain, just like reading what the next strategy was going to be, and he like perfectly called like when to overload each site
Yeah. Well, I
on
think
the
Godby's
ecos.
like one of the
It was
best
insane.
callers. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have also noticed he doesn't do it every game. Like he's streaky within his like reading ability.
Yeah.
Like sometimes he's totally on, then they look impossible because like he just like makes up half the game himself by knowing where to put them. But then some games it's not there.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has those games where he just totally knows exactly what they're doing, calls all the right moves.
In a way, he actually probably should have been the MVP of that European finals that they won, because he was basically doing that in all of the big series that they had to win. Like he was just like reading the other guy's mind basically, and that's how they won. Okay, so
like,
guns here for eSahara.
So they're going...
Now Irex took a bit of damage though.
They went for early picks on ramp. Like Sixers over by the Red Rock where he likes to be.
Yeah, he goes there every time, I think. DSM
Delphin's
style.
actually in the garage waiting for him to jump on the roof. I wonder if he knows kind of how Sixer plays. Like he's aiming right for him. If he jumps, he's gonna die instantly. Sixer ran away though. Looks like they're gonna get ready to hit inner with Diadel maybe lurking outside.
Oh, someone just took a shitload of damage to the wall there. Yeah, Diadel 2 health. Irek 46.
Those are two huge kills from Hearts. This should be a round for eSahara.
Get right went down the vent a little bit too quick there, I think.
This is actually a huge round for eSahara because if they want to get any rounds on T, they're going to have to get like break SK's money. Like SK should be able to buy next round because they didn't die a single time on the eco, but yeah, I don't know. I wasn't watching Hearts. Did you see him? How did he get those? Did he just brute force his way into ramp?
I wasn't watching him at the time. I mean, the reason I wasn't watching him is because the strategy basically was just to like fuck around everywhere at the same time, so SK couldn't know and rotate anywhere, which worked, but only because they got the kills in the ramp room.
Yeah,
if they'd have even lost one more guy, I think it would have been pretty touch and go.
I feel like this game right here, eSahara is playing it a little bit similar to how FX was doing, but they're doing it like a slower in certain ways. Like those outside guys, they didn't rush outside like FX did, but the ramp players played really aggressive at the start, and then they fell back, and then the outside guys just fell back to inner. Like they were playing a lot safer.
Well, I mean, the guys outside didn't really do anything, but all their job really was to do was to hold Delpan in that position.
Yeah.
And they did that successfully. Oh, someone had a FAMAS there. SK bought.
Oh, there's some nice spams on Sixer.
Hearts finally kills him. Okay, unless Forrest goes nuts here. Oh no, he hits the first guy. See, now actually eSahara's in a bad situation.
I'm really surprised Sixer tried that. He went down the vent and just challenged Forrest directly. This piece should be around for SK here. I mean, the best thing for eSahara right here is to get the bomb down. Like, they need to not let their money just get completely fucked right here, because this is a huge part.
Well, plus Hearts only has 6 health. Oh, he gets a free kill onto face though. This is still a round that's doable with the time that's left.
Yeah, Major doesn't know he's getting flanked though.
Major really shouldn't have stayed out in the open there. He should have run into the Heart. I mean, he was trying to engage the guy, but...
Yeah, he was just going to get
now
flanked
they're
by
fucked because of how much
Forrest.
health the guy has.
He's got to spam him. Just save his gun, I think.
Yeah, this bomb time is
Ooh,
way
that
too
was-
close. Ooh. Oh, but now, see, the problem now is actually not Roban's health, it's that he doesn't know that the other guy has like 5 health.
Oh,
or
that
something.
was a huge round by Hearts. Like, Hearts
It
basically
looked
did...
semi-unwinnable when he was in the
Yeah.
2v1, didn't it?
I actually, when I said that he should save, I thought it was a 3v1, but... Yeah, that was perfectly played by Hearts. he just had his teammate hold top ladder while he flanked all the way to outside, killed that guy, fell all the way back with his low HP. His teammate got the bomb down, got that random spam kill. It was a nice prediction by him too.
SK actually only have one in ramp room at the moment.
Yeah, it's just a nice eco for them. Did you the spam that Major actually hit on that guy was or hearts or yeah.
I think it was Hearts, the one where he was shooting through mini wall.
Yeah. Or I mean through the hut wall. He spammed him up on the top of the box. He's like defusing from the top and he just killed him.
Ah yes, yeah, that's true. You mean when he did like the through the hut one?
Yeah, through the hut. He spammed high, like for the guy to be on the box. Which is pretty nuts. Alright, here we go with SK buying up. Looks like eSahara is going to go straight into an inner execute.
Oh, get right, super flash. Oh, he takes the first guy out, I reckon. Nice, super flash now though he gets put by Diadel.
Oh, there's some huge kills right here.
But SK stacked the site and Forrest is coming up the ladder, so if he actually goes quick, he's going to be ahead of when they think he's there, I think. Wow.
I mean, that was just a super smart play by them. They knew that get right drop straight in Peaks Mini, I think. I mean, Squeaky. So what they did is they just went straight into an.
They flashed him perfectly immediately.
Yeah, his teammate opened the door and they pop flashed directly in front of the door. Like, and I guess Get Right got blind. He just straight sprayed the guy while blind, but then he got traded and their teammates.
Yeah, when you first killed him, it looked as though maybe he was like only half blind, but you could tell after that he was completely blind.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. They're going to get another entry into the upper side.
Yeah,
this is actually looking like a very winnable half for eSahara if they keep playing like this.
I mean, they got SK's money position right where they want them. Like, they're basically, anytime they lose a round, they're going to have to save.
So, they're on eco now anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, like, anytime SK loses a round, they have to save one. They don't, like, SK has to win their self back in the money position. So.
It'll be interesting to see if eSahara actually keep up the fast pushes like that and just like attack mini, because it looked from earlier on like they were going to try and play a really slow-paced game, which is like what their French style of play is like famous for.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that now they can dictate the half however they want, because
they're going to go straight out upper again. It's full flashes. And 6 is going outside, but no, he's going to go all the way, in fact, flank behind from mini. Heading to ladder, perhaps. And they've still got a guy on their roof.
Oh, that's a huge pick by Sixer, and now they're going to take
Forrest goes lower immediately.
Oh, wow.
Forrest coming up the right vent here. He's going to get the first kill before the guy plants. Wow. That was a good attempt.
If Forrest won that round, that would have been pretty ridiculous. So SK should save here again unless they're annoyed and they want to force buy, but because, I mean, eSahara did win 6 in a row. So they can force here if they want to, and they are.
What I want to see is how many guys they put up the ladder now.
I think eSahara should predict that SK are buying here. Like, they should know.
Okay, they've got guys up ladder here because they were afraid that the same thing will happen, and they couldn't get in mini because of the way it was being attacked with the flashes.
So SK's playing 2...
Sixer is just going to play outside the whole game. But what I like is if he doesn't see any... Well, if he sees someone rather, he actually just holds the area. Which is the mistake that I think FX were making. Like, they were like trying to engage way too much. So if the guy got killed easily, then the whole strat's just fucked after that.
Like, see, this is exactly what, like, I was talking about with the timings of Nuke. Sixer's going outside, making sure, like, the person outside is spotting him, so that it kind of makes people think you're doing an outside
strat. They've crept lower.
And then the ramp people are attacking at the right time. They're, like, right when that ramp guy's kind of thinking, like, okay, they're going outside, like, you know, probably don't have to worry about ramp, and then they just attack it.
Okay, Delpan's holding. He's dead.
See, this is the eSahara that I think a lot of people expected to see when they first formed, like a team that could pull, you know, win like this. Yeah, I'm not saying they won, but you know.
Well, it makes you wonder for Game Goon, they'd had so little practice that when they got into some bad spots, they just like fucking internally collapsed.
Yeah.
which is the one thing practice will do regardless of how good it actually